My dear child, the mind is like a lake. When it is agitated, we cannot see what lies beneath, but when it is still, everything becomes clear. Many people today live with restless thoughts, endless worries, and a constant stream of noise within. Today, let me share with you 5 simple yet powerful ways to clear your mind so you can live with peace, focus, and joy. The first way is to return to your breath. The breath is like an anchor. It brings us back to this very moment. When I was a young monk, I often found my mind drifting during long meditation sessions. My teacher would gently say, "If your mind runs away 1,000 times, then return to your breath 1,000 times." Slowly, I realized that clarity is not about controlling every thought, but about patiently returning to the present. Just 3 deep breaths, taken with full awareness, can quiet storms inside your mind. The second way is to write. Sometimes our minds are cluttered because we keep repeating the same thoughts again and again. Writing them down is like opening a window in a dark room. I once met a young man who was overwhelmed with regret and confusion. I asked him to write everything that troubled him on paper. When he returned, his face was lighter. He said, "It feels as if I took the weight out of my head and placed it onto the page." Try it. You may find that the act of writing frees your mind more than trying to solve everything at once. The third way is to simplify. Our outer world affects our inner world. Have you noticed how a messy room often creates a restless mind? Many years ago, I lived in a tiny hut with nothing but a mat, a lamp, and a few books. In that space, my thoughts became simpler too. When we let go of unnecessary things, whether objects, commitments, or even certain relationships, we create space for clarity. Remember, simplicity is not about having less, but about carrying less burden. Let me tell you a story. There was once a farmer who carried 2 heavy bags of stones every day. One bag was filled with his past mistakes, and the other with his future worries. Because of this, he was always exhausted. One day, he met a monk on the road who asked him, "Why carry these stones when they do not feed you, nor bring you joy?" The farmer realized that he had been carrying unnecessary weight all his life. He slowly emptied the bags, and for the first time, he walked freely. We too carry heavy stones, regrets of the past, and fears of the future. When we put them down, our minds become light and clear. The fourth way is to spend time in nature. The trees, rivers, and mountains carry a silent wisdom. When I walk through the forest, the mind naturally slows down, thoughts become softer, and clarity arises without effort. Even if you live in a city, just sitting quietly under a tree or watching the sky for a few minutes can be deeply healing. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Finally, the fifth way is gratitude. When the mind is restless, it often focuses on what is missing, what is wrong, or what is uncertain. Gratitude is the practice of remembering what is already here, what is already good. Each night before I sleep, I reflect on 3 simple things I am grateful for: a kind word, a healthy meal, a moment of peace. Gratitude is like clearing the dust from a mirror. It allows us to see life's beauty with clarity. So, my child, these are the 5 ways to clear your mind. 1. Breathing with awareness. 2. Writing to release thoughts. 3. Simplifying your life. 4. Spending time in nature. 5. Practicing gratitude. The mind becomes clear not when we force it, but when we gently guide it back to balance. Like the lake that becomes still, clarity comes naturally when we remove the disturbances. Take one of these practices and try it today. See how it feels. Remember, even a small change can bring great peace. If this teaching has touched you, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. May you find clarity, may you find peace, and may you carry a light heart wherever you go.